Is playing sports good for kids? Many parents ask the question, should we let our children play sports? Some people are all for getting their kids into sports activities early, but some feel that having kids play sports puts too much pressure on the kids to be perfect or taxes them physically. As a parent who made the decision to have our kids play sports, I'd like to share with you some of the great things kids can take away from playing sports. According to the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, kids who participate in sports develop lasting friendships that may not otherwise have formed. These friendships can grow even outside the sports arena. Sports unites teens from different schools and backgrounds. Many sports activities are not just through the schools anymore. There are club sports that have kids from all over the cities and even the state playing on the same team, creating bonds amongst the kids that don't necessarily attend the same school. Sports can also bring families together. In today's world where everyone seems to be going in different directions, it's great to come together as a family for sporting activities, whether the whole family is involved or they take turns cheering one another on from the sidelines. Some of my favorite times when my kids were growing up was going to one of their games and sitting with other families that had kids on the team. We'd cheer and have a great time. Often after the game, we'd all go out for something to eat, extending the social occasion. Coaches can play an influential role in the kids' athletics lives as well. They provide wisdom and encouragement and sometimes can be a person that a kid can go to if they have a problem and don't feel that they can go to their parent. Positive coaching brings teams together and pushes the athlete to excel academically and physically. Kids who participate in sports tend to be healthier, according to the New England Journal of Medicine. Their bodies and immune systems are healthier because they are eating better. They get exercise and they receive stimulation. Children who participate in sports also tend to be more conscientious of their eating habits. As an athlete, kids learn the importance of staying hydrated and the balanced meals they need to maximize their energy. These healthy eating habits, started young, can set the stage for healthy eating habits into adulthood. Again, according to the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, children who participate in sports tend to be better students. It is a common misconception that jocks are dumb, when in fact it is completely the opposite. I used to be the registrar at West Anchorage High School, and when grades came out, some of the highest GPAs were from kids who played sports. Most schools require at least a 2.0 GPA in order for students to participate in sports. When the kids love to play sports, they make sure their grades are kept up. Sports can also cultivate leadership skills. Some kids are natural-born leaders and would feel comfortable in that role, regardless of whether they played sports or not. But many kids blossom into leaders through the team experience. They are surrounded by competitive people and role models and learn from both of them. Having confidence as a team member can compel kids out of their shells and allow them to express their ideas both within the team and the outside world. Both of my kids were very active in sports when they were growing up and still lead very active lives as adults. Playing sports as kids made them better students, better individuals, and kept them out of trouble. My husband and I often joked that the money we spent on keeping the kids active was less money we could have had to spend on lawyers' fees or therapists. There are some parents out there that can get carried away by keeping their kids so busy that they can't enjoy being kids. They put too much pressure on them to be perfect, to excel, to perfection, that sort of thing, and that can be a problem. But in general, kids who participate in sports are healthier physically, emotionally, and academically. If you have kids or will have kids in the future, please consider letting them participate in sports while they grow up. The benefits can be lifelong.